clowns yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, what is you drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Oh!
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Cleveland. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. He'll look forward for a couple. Tackle there by Michael Hall.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw is Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's Dobbins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
RPO, quick throw. There's Sutton. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Denver 1st down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 22 now, here's second and 1. Throwing. Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. Throwing is Nix. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal. But nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Get here! Hey! I ain't a hot ball 11.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Back. Johnny Lion. Ready.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 17 yards, the gain there. It's a Browns first down.
50-yard line.
Roll, go. Ready.
On the ground, here's Kunshan Gutkin. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Buffalo 18. 19. Go.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Nix from the gun on third down. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
In punt formation for the Broncos.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Now, faking the give. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. Inside the 30. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
They're on 27-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that guy.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
After that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now. And John's a punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! Bootleg. He'll look to throw here. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And a nice return here as well. He is out of bounds near the 40s.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
He was covered by Pioneer Elo.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready, set.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Let's go. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. A first down throw for Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Broncos.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He connects with Mims. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the 46-yard line.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Brought in by Chris Olave. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big-time play for the Broncos. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A run on 1st and goal. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Now here's 2nd and goal. Dobbins trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Carson Schlesinger in to drop him on 3rd and goal. And that will send the field goal unit out. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are back within 4 at 14-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves, go!
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this.
Ready, set!
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Cleveland.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Mustang 19. Got it? 19.
Back to throw. Going up top. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And they will finally get them as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They send Sutton in motion. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Lave works free. He's got it. And he is out of bounds. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman. And it's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
Nix's pass. Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Go! Hurt, hurt.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Up the middle goes Judkins here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
At the Broncos
try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
This is caught at 2. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down. Judkins is into the end zone. Touchdown. That touchdown puts it in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They send Sutton in motion. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Here we go, start. Ready.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
A give now to Judkins on his own read. And let's give him about 4 on that one. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
60 vices.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Brings up 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
70 Lions. 70 Rangers.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
60 Maverick. Let's go. Ready.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Browns are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. And he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. Judkins going to get it on the zone read. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Great job here by the defense, making sure that they have one defender responsible for the running back and one responsible for the quarterback. In this case, they decide to give it to the back. He's taken down for a loss.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. The Browns getting their punting team out there. He's on for the 2nd time, and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throw it. Nix. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
One of the biggest differentiators for a lot of these defenders, Mike, is a lot of them can stay in tight coverage. But where the special guys separate themselves is what do they do once the ball is in the air? They almost turn into offensive players with their ability to track it, and this is a great example here why.
And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Broncos.
Back to throw is Nix. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
He's going to look downfield once again. That is hot! And he will score! Chris Olave. Touchdown, Denver. His 4th TD grab of the season. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos back within 7. It's 24-17. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, 70, Timberwolves. 90 Lions,
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Vikings, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, nothing, 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. There's that man again, another catch. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the 2nd half, and up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that, but you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put him away late, protect the ball, safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw could be all you need to flip this game on his head and find yourself going with a lead late to falling behind.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Denver.
A run with Dobbins. And he gains about 5 down to the 42-yard line.
He was brought down by Javier Elo. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's Nix to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
A 1st down throw for Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got...
And he's in! Evan Ingram! Touchdown, Broncos! That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hold it ready. Ready, ready.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
60 boxes, 60 boxes. Ready.
Back to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Okay, break.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Ready. Cougar 19.
There's a gift up the middle for Sampson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards. From the 27, here's second and a yard. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. From the 22 now, here's second down and 6. They'll throw. It's Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 24 on that one. First down, Broncos.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Broncos.
They send Sutton in motion. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take them down for a loss.
Nix from the gun on third down. Rolling right. That deep for Olave. That's hard. And he's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Denver. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? Night.
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. He'll look to throw. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he will go all the way. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. Back deep for Olave. He's got it! And he's into the end zone yet again. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Broncos. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league, and he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Okay, ready? Hey. Cowboy 80. Broncos.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
First down.
Ready? Ready.
He'll run here. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Set. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. Panther 60. Go street. Panther 11. Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Nix. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick six, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick six, they've got a decision to make now, find themselves down by one here in the second half. Mike, this is the right call. I know it didn't necessarily work out for them in this case, but with this little amount of time left, try to end the game in regulation. Don't force this thing to overtime. They get that two-point play. Barring a miracle, they win. They end up coming up short, but I still think it's the right play.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. On first down, it's Harvey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
It is second and 6. Again, it's Harvey. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. This was a game where both offenses